Hello, and welcome back. Or welcome me back. I'm back. We're back. We're all back. To Chrury Streams. We're going to try, and hopefully succeed, in playing some more Human Resource Machine this time. Yeah. So I'll just start it up. Doot doot. I have no idea what was going on with the internet. We do have some utility work around here, but nothing serious, so hopefully we won't get interrupted today. This is how I dance. Right there. Alright, we had done only one last time, but there's one benefit to the disconnection. I had a thought, and I think I figured out how this puzzle works. I'll just skip through all this. So as a refresher, each of these numbers corresponds to a spot on the floor, and we're trying to find the column, then row of that spot. And what we need to do is deal with this right here. That's what this 0 and 4 is for. The column, will be the remainder? I'm just going to start going through it, and you'll see how this works. And I will figure it out too. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing. But, you know. So, we want to copy the inbox to a location. It really doesn't matter where. Because the value doesn't matter, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to copy it to, let's copy it to 13. This way the guy's not going to be walking around as much. So takes the number, puts it into 13. Okay. So this is going to be a bunch of subtraction problems. So first we are going to copy from 15. No, that's not correct. We're going to just subtract this. Alright? And what we're going to do is we are going to check if negative. Honk. If it is not negative, right? So we have subtracted 4 from whatever value is sitting here. Then we can bump up this, and we're going to count how many times 4 will go into the thing, into the number. So if it is not negative, we bump plus this guy. And then we need to copy from 13 again. No, we need to copy to... See, we don't need to save the number, is the thing. So we're going to copy to there, just so we have... Okay, I have to do the copy first, because if we bump, we steal whatever number is here, and we don't want that. Okay, then we can do a copy from 13. So this far, we've done one subtraction, and we've put that subtraction here. And if we do that, we're going to jump all the way back up to there. And this will repeat until we get a negative number. When we get a negative number, scroll down here, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add plunk. Add, nope. Okay, click there, right. We're gonna add the number back so that it's not a negative number, okay? Then we're going to do that copy to chunk. No, we don't need to copy to. What we need to do is, so we're doing columns first. This is our column 0, right? So we're going to copy from 14, outbox that. Then we're going to copy from 13 and outbox that. So this is our columns, and it just so happens that the math leaves us with a remainder that is these numbers. So if it is 0, it's going to be up here. If it's 1, it's going to be down there. And then we can't quite do an inbox jump yet. We have to reset this 0 to 0, which is easy enough. We just copy from 14, subtract 14, and copy to 14. There we go. And then we can do a jump all the way back up. And I think that's right. Let's find out. So we're going to start with a 0, so the first one's really fast. It's negative, so we'll put that down there. 0. And 0. It's going to do the subtraction here. Whatever. Okay, bonk. Again, we have another 0, 0. So at least we know this works with 0. We do the subtraction, and we're back to the start. Okay, now we have 10. Let's see how this works. 6. Okay, 6 there. 4. Okay, put that down. 2. Okay. Two and 2. Well, that works. 10 is right here at 2, 2. All right, 15. Is, well, 3, 3. Bonk. And bonk. And then we spend a few steps getting it ready for... Uh-oh. So apparently, there's some input where this does not work. Let's find out. Ah, if it evenly is 0, that is another check. Okay. So how much changes if the answer is 0? I'm going to speed through here. Oops. I need something. Okay, fine. So F0. That is a pickle. Well, I can make an assumption here. If I jump F0, blah, 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 down to here. So, if the subtraction equals 0, we know that it's in this column here, right? So like 4. 4 is 0, 1. How do I turn 4 into 0, 1? Huh. Now hang on, how did this get a wrong number? Okay, let's see what happens here. Alright, it is 7. I'm gonna copy it 2. Bump this. Copy. Alright, we got 3. So we copy 2. Bump that. Take this. We get a negative number, okay. So we add it to get 3, which is the column, right? Oh. What is this add 15 doing here? Oh, wait, that's that one. What is this copy from doing? You know, I don't need this one. Let me get rid of that. And let's see if it gets angry at me again. It should. But I want to see how fast it gets angry at me. Okay, so we got 2, which is 10. Alright. Then we do the reset. Good. Ah, here we go with a... Now this one's going to equal 0, so it's going to keep going, actually. Bonk. Ah, hang on. Is that right? 4. What did I start with? It was 12? 0. Aha! So I just need to copy from 14 instead of 13 if it equals 0. So this whole loop works just fine. I just need to change one little thing. So what I'm going to do is right here at 9, I'm going to do a jump F0 and then change around this copy from stuff. Cool. Alright. We got it. So right here, if it is 0, I'm gonna jump. And jump all of that. Yeah, I'm gonna jump that much. Okay. F0, we outbox. And instead of copy from 13, we copy from 14. 14. And outbox that instead. And we just need a jump here to jump over that much. Let's jump over that much, remove this one. So it's using this outbox instead, and then it'll reset. Cool. Alright, let's try that one. Speed it up here. Oop, troubleshooting. What's going on? So I did the first number correctly. What was the second number? 7. Alright. 7. Okay. 3. Okay. Put the 3 down. Bump this one. Do the 3. So the answer should be 3. 1. Huh. It should be copying from 14, not 13. In this case. How did I get it working in one way, and then in doing everything else, it's working in another way? This is very strange. Okay, so I don't want... I'm confused. I thought I had this. I did a lot of thinking, and I figured it out, but I figured wrong? Huh. I don't know how I got so convoluted there. It's like I started thinking in one direction, and apparently the other direction was the solution. I don't understand. Huh. It's just... Huh. Okay. I'm not going to keep looking at that. Sorting floor. I hear this one is the pièce de résistance, or a really hard thing. Hey, check out this new office. We've really climbed the corporate ladder together. Thank you, my supervising skills truly are adequate. Your skills are pretty good too. Whatever it is you do down over there. So, are you ready? How do you sort? Don't ask me. Sometimes I eat the bread before I make my sandwich. Sometimes I put on my shoes before my socks. And I think I'm getting younger. What? I don't think I was ever a kid. Were you? Okay, for each 0 terminated string in the inbox, sort the contents of the string. Smallest first, biggest last, and put the results in the outbox. Repeat for each string. That's not terrible. Why do we have this little bit of... What is this little bit of code they have given us? Because I didn't copy this. Let's see. It copies... I'll just play it. So we get a copy here. And we put it there. Then you grab an inbox. Copy to the value. Bump. Oh. Okay, it's just doing the sort bit that we have already dealt with. Sort the contents. Okay. Sort the contents. It's not the worst thing. So the first thing we do is we lay out the values, in this case, blah, blah, blah. And we're trying to see... excuse me. We're trying to see the... Well, the easiest way to see if a number is larger than another number is to do a subtraction and check if it's negative. So what we need to do is, after the bump F0, or the jump F0, right? We're going to do another bump. I'm going to bump 20 again. And this is going to be our counter for a value, right? It's going to be our holder position. I can't label it because I don't know how long the strings are going to be. Or the, yeah, right. So then we need to start at 0. So we're going to I need to copy, let's see, I need to do this copy from 24. I need to also copy to another number. I need another copy to. We're going to copy to 21. This is going to be my backwards counter, I guess, is a way of putting it. So, and if we don't need it, and I figure out, okay, I actually can do this another way, then we'll just go this way. So, what we're going to do is we're going to copy from the absolute value of I'm trying to think if it would be more efficient to go right to left or left to right. We put stuff down left to right just because of convenience. We go right to left. Yeah. You can almost hear the wheels turning in my head. Okay. I do need the second number. I need to bump this. And okay, so after all of this is done, and we've laid out everything, 20 will be the first number on the right before the 0, and 21 will be the first number or first location where I can copy something on the right of the 0. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy from the value of 20, which is going to be in this case 2, right? We're going to copy that to the value of 21 to hold it, right? Then we're going to start our loop, which is it'll be a jump F0. Yeah, that way. Then we're going to do a subtraction. We have to do a This, we need the value put in there. We need to bump minus that. Then we copy from there we go. I don't know if I need this jump yet. Okay. So far we've laid everything out. We've done our first subtraction. Now we need to check if it's negative or 0. But we'll deal with 0 last because it's easy. It doesn't matter. If they actually throw in the 0 thing where 2 things in a list are the same, that might severely complicate things. Because what if you have 2 large things on one side and blah? Then you'd have to do the loop again, which is dumb. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay. So we've done our first subtraction, right? Now we need to check if it's negative. If it is not negative, and we are going to have to do the loop again anyway. Okay, if it is negative, then we know that I'm gonna lay things out. There's way too many steps in this puzzle. I need to see what's going on here, since I'm not writing it down. I'm figuring it out in context of the game, and all the notes are here. Okay, we've laid out our thing. We're gonna copy our first thing right there. Okay. I'm gonna back up here. Okay, so we copy from 20. We copy it to that place. I need to bump... Okay, well first, this bump minus is wrong. That would get me in trouble, like, right now. That needs to be the location there instead. Okay. Let's get to that point again. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Alright. So, now we're going to subtract. Alright. So if it is negative, then that means that the number we have just subtracted is the larger number. And the number that we don't, is not the larger number. Unfortunately, hang on. I can't click on him until I'm done with this. There's your Bergen. Like if it was only 2 things per 0 terminated string, then it wouldn't matter too much. You could just switch them either or. But as you can see here, we have a larger number at the far back. Now, smallest first, biggest last. So we can order them here, either left smallest to biggest or biggest to smallest. Since we have our counters, it doesn't matter. This is a puzzle I think I want to come back to. And the size challenge is 34 or fewer. I am only halfway there. Excuse me. But let's just the thing is, in order to do this properly, I have to compare the first number I pick up with every number in the string. Otherwise, there's a lot of unnecessary back and forth. So I need to find the numbers location in the string instead of finding its right. So I can do a swap instead of a backwards. Okay. All right. So I'm just visualizing here. Yes, I know. Okay, so I do the subtraction, right? I want the largest number to be on the left in 0. Okay? So, I want to organize everything in that way. So obviously, I want 78 and 48, then 13. We can sort of just know that. What we need to do is say, all right, the number is bigger, we want to swap it. If the number is smaller, we do not want to swap it. Yes. Okay. So what I want to do is, if it's not negative, right, which is in here, we do a swap between the number we just did and the next number. Then we bump and we do a jump again. right. And we keep going until a negative, until we hit a negative. Then we loop around and we keep doing it until we hit a 0. If we hit a 0, that means that the number we have is the number that is here, and we can then organize and send everything into the outbox. Okay, so I need to add in the flip. So that's just going to be a copy from here, put it in here, and then copy back, and then copy from here to there. And I'm not using absolute numbers because I have to use the relative values. Okay. It would really help if I could, like, screenshot. And I know the computer could do it, but, like, if I could screenshot this in game, so I could see that state and keep it in mind while I'm putting this stuff together. But anyway, if it's positive, we want to copy from the value of that. We can't bump it without losing it. That is so frustrating. Okay, if I want to do this without having another storage location, I'm going to have to copy from the other one first. So I want to bump. No, yes. Bump that, copy from. No, that won't work. I do need another bloody thing. Stupid face. Stupid face. Ugh. So I need to add another 0. to work with. I'm going to copy from, no, actually, yeah, copy to 22. Copy. Don't know if that'll actually help me keep it in mind, but whatever. Blah blah blah. Copy from 20, which is this number, blah, 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 blah. Okay. We want this actually to be here. Okay. So now we have copy, which is the value of this number. For the first 3, it's going to be 1. So we can safely bump 20. So at this point right here, it's 19, 2 is going to be 20, or 20 is going to be 2, and copy is going to be 1. That gives me what I need to swap the 2. So I can copy from 20, which is this one, copy to copy, but I don't want to do that. I want to do it the other way around. Copy from there. I want to copy copy from copy it to that one. Then I copy from, I could have used that other one, 21, and copy to there. That will switch these two around. If it is positive. If it's negative, we don't need to do anything, right? They're in the right order. I think. I think I could do an hour on just this puzzle. And I have read people saying that this is the dumb puzzle to cap off the entire thing. Like, the rest of the game is relatively simple, and then this puzzle is just dumb because of how much you have to do. But okay. So we've got a bunch of jumps, or jumps. We have successfully flipped it once. If it's negative, we leave it alone, right? And then we're going to have to do this again with a nice jump. All we do in this case is we're going to bump minus 20 and 21. The value. Yes, that's right. I'm just going to move that up here just for there. And then we jump from there back up to where do I jump to? Here. Then you do it again. If this is 0, we're going to jump over this, and I'm sure I'm going to find out why this is not going to work, but whatever. We'll cross it as we go. If we hit 0, that means with the value here, that means that we have hit this last one, presumably, right? We're going to need another loop, I imagine. And then we can now it wants smallest first. We are ordering them backwards. Right. And at this point, we need to get back up to our 0 terminated, our 0 in place. I'm going to label where the 0 is. And to do that, we need another stupid. All right. Inbox, you copy 220. Jump F0. Okay. Copy 2. 0. Okay. That's all I needed to do. So now 0 will have the number location of that 0. Now the 0 doesn't count in the whole list of things. So we go bump minus, like so, of this guy, 0. Then we copy from that. We need to check their let's see, we need to check right here if it is 0, right? So bump minus 0, jump F0, copy from 0, which is going to be this, whatever. I guess I should name it something that isn't 0. Let's clear it. Let's call it end, because it's the end of the string, right? And we're going to work backwards. So we bump minus. If it's 0, we know we've reached here. We're going to just outbox and do our big jump back up to the beginning, which is way high. Literally the beginning, because we need to reset all our zeros. If it's not 0, we copy from end, we outbox it, and we jump this way over here. That'll do a nice loop, put all of the stuff into the outbox until it hits the end here. Okay, let's see where this breaks. I cannot tell you right now where it will break, but I know it's going to break. Because I'm going to be really surprised with 35 steps if I actually got this right the first try. I am not that smart. It's probably going to break on this first string even. Okay. Stop. Okay, stop. I messed up my 0. I need to copy jump F0. We copy the end. Okay, I need to copy from 20 before we change it, and copy that to the end. Okay, that's right. Okay. So, now we do our first sort. We know that this is positive. go. This is where it gets hairy. Yes, that's exactly where it got hairy. Where do you think you're going? Okay, what happened here was... Honk. Aha. I don't want to bump that one. Because 4 is the location of my 55. So I'm going to pull that off. Pull that out. Another complaint I saw about this puzzle is it takes so long to see when things are wrong. Because right there, that was, what, 15, 20 seconds full speed to get to the next issue? Like, what's going on there? Why does it take so bloody long? It's because we have a little guy doing one process every second instead of thousands of processes every second like an actual computer. Now, on one hand, it makes it easier so that you can actually see what you're doing. On the other hand, it means that it takes a long time to troubleshoot and test. So it's kind of a back and forth issue. You either take a long time to troubleshoot your problems, or you do the thing really fast. Okay, so we're doing our subtraction. And we found that it is positive, so we're doing our swap. And we do our swap just fine. So now, we need to... I should be bumping copy, not this, I think. So right now it's going to bump this. We know it's not 0. Now it copies from 20. Alright. We copy to 21, which is this value here. Good. We bump minus 20. Copy that to copy. Good. Copy from 21. Subtract that. Okay. Now we have a negative number. Ah. It's going to bump minus 20. So this needs to be a jump if negative if I'm going to do the bump minus there. Because that means we have reached the end of it. Okay. Because as it is, it's going to try to do it again, and it's not. That's my issue there. This needs to be a jump negative. So this might, because of the way they have set up the first set of numbers, solve the first string. So here we have it placing everything, switching the first two. Ah, okay, almost. It got 20 and 63. What happened to 77? Why did it pick up 0? Ah. Aha, okay. I just need a copy from value of end outbox 0 right there. Okay, not bad. So we'll just do this, do that. that should solve our first string. Unfortunately, this is not going to solve our second one. I'm going to slow down here. Okay. Bam. Now, we reset. Good. And we're going to start. Just putting everything down. And remember, we can subtract letters just as much as we can subtract numbers because the computer just thinks of letters as a number. It's really handy. D. So let's see what sort of mixed up garbage we get, and then I'm gonna call it a day. I'll think about how to do this a little bit, but yeah, see, all it's doing here is it's swapping individual pairs, right? And then, I mean, that's all well and good, but you can tell C should be at the end of this thing. It should not be the beginning of this thing. And again, we've got a -1 going on here because it didn't know what to do and it just completely messed up. So yeah, there are too many steps here. We will come back to this guy. It involves a lot of thinking and just stupid steps. So let me back up way, way back. So my first question here is actually, like it compares it to okay, it sees that it's negative, so it shouldn't change these two, right? So it's gonna bump 20 right there. Jump back to the beginning. We copy from where? Hang on. Where did? So my current list only copies checks for blah 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 blah. What it should be doing is staying on this number, which I conveniently don't have anywhere here. How is that supposed to work? So I need to figure out, hey, stay with this 4 until we reach this value of 0, right? And keep doing checks with that. It should keep going until you do a switch, I think. If you keep going until you do a switch, then if you make it so that you get to address 0 without any switches, you know it's in the right order, correct? Yeah. Well, I'm going to come back to this one. I'm going to keep that in mind. Let me just do a quick check on these guys, because maybe working with these other puzzles will help me out. I'm going to do one here, and then we'll call it a day on the stream. Alphabetizer. Yes, I know. Incoming message. You will receive 2 words. One is a decoy, a false lead, a red herring. The other is part of an important message. Yes, facility management has left some useful numbers over there on the floor for you. They were just here. Did you see them pass you in the elevator? How does someone pass you in the elevator? Okay, this is exactly the same. It's a 0 terminated string with numbers, or it's just with letters. There's no difference between this and the other one, because the letters with the lowest number are going to be, you know, the first letters of the alphabet. So that's no help. You just lay it out. Oh, wait. The inbox contains exactly 2 words. Okay, so this is simpler because it's only 2 words and we only have to deal with okay. I think I can do this one. We need to do that loop thing there. So we're going to copy from excuse me. And we might as well and hopefully the words are both this long, right? Then we go inbox, we copy to that, pump that, then we jump F0, jump back this way. And then when it's 0, we do the same thing, but we copy to well, we want to be using this one over here. Like this, bump plus that, jump, and F0, we go into our stuff. We just need to change this to this number, and this to this number, and that should lay them out. Then we need to copy from bang value of, subtract bang value of, and f negative so if it's positive, well, this is easy enough. I can just write the code and then yeah, I can write the code and not worry about it. And if I get it wrong, I can just swap it. So we're going to say if it is negative, you copy from that box. Let's see, you copy from from 23, which is blah 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 blah. I'm getting this. I'm getting this. I need the jump if value is 0. Outbox bump. Like so. And then I just do a copy from... Oh, and I need to bump this. And this one I can just copy from 3, outbox bump plus. And then do the same, check F0. Yes, I think. Whoops. I'm actually confused here. Oh, right. I need to check my... That's what I needed to check. It was just sort of late. And, of course, my little trick here won't work because, you know, I have to do a check F0 because we've got a bunch of darn. Actually, where did it get stuck here? Inbox, copy to pump it. Ah, well, that needs to be a jump too. Okay. Just needed to move my jump. And then blah 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 blah. So right here, if they are 0, I need a jump of 0. And this skips over all of these guys, right? And down here, F0, we need to bump both of these numbers. Both of these numbers. Stop that. Almost. I also need to copy from I don't need an extra copy. I need an extra copy too. So that I can set these numbers back to 0 and 10. F0, we go up to here. Okay. And then F negative, we go here, and I need to set these two to 0 and 10. So I copy from 23, subtract 23, copy to 23, and I there, I think. Okay, I think I got it. It said I got the wrong number, so I just need to swap my checks here. Oh, I conveniently don't need to do that. Okay. So, F negative, we need to copy from... I don't need this stuff, because I've put all this stuff over here. Okay. So, this needs to be this value, and this needs to be this value. I think. And then, of course, I don't need that one. Dirt and unwed. There we go. There's our check F0, right? F0. So why won't it work? Because it would bump those values, right? Alright, I need to copy from... Okay. I see. I see. I see. I got it. I got it. We want to bump these guys instead. And we want to copy from... Okay. And we want to... right here, after it's done this stuff, we want to copy from... There. So this way we set 0 and 10 to these two locations here, and we can bump those like so, and maybe? The game is fast enough, right? The game is fast enough that it should do this check, right? There should be a visual clue to say your program doesn't work, right? And then you could play it and say, all right, where's this issue going to happen? As it is, you don't know you've done it properly until you've gone through, which is great for normal puzzle games, but this isn't a normal puzzle game. So I'm curious now what is going to go wrong. Aha. Okay. When words are shorter than other words. How am I supposed to tell if a word is shorter? Well, alright, I've been going for an hour 23. I'm so close to this. Unlike that other puzzle, I think I can actually figure this out. What I need to do is I need to check right here. At this point, I need to check the length of the word. So before I do this copy from stuff, right, I need to know which word is the longer one. I guess that's easy enough. No, it's not quite that easy. I need to subtract this from this, or whatever, and store the value somewhere. And this value, being positive or negative, will tell me which word is shorter. looking here. I guess right here, actually, at the copy from, I could do the check of F0 there, right? Because if that's 0, then I know I go from, I use this word. If this one's 0, I know I use the other word. So that's a good place to put it, right here in the copy from, before I do the subtraction. Now I have to do a lot of checks for it, but that'll work. I'm going to put a jump F0. Now we want right now, jump this one. Bump those two if it is 0. If it is not 0. Okay, so this one we go to 23. Right. That's that guy. We're gonna have to do a copy. Yeah, let's do it this way. Copy from the value of 21. I know it's not efficient here, but if we copy from 21 first, then we don't have to copy from something twice. We do from 0 here, and we scroll down to this one. I think. Yes? Son of a monkey lizard, why did they do that? Okay, well, luckily, my solution also works for when they are exactly the same word, which I hadn't even accounted for and wasn't even thinking about. So yeah. I got the size challenge. I almost got the speed challenge. I wonder which 4 steps you can move. But I don't care. Okay, well, that'll be it for Chrury streams today. This stupid sorting floor, let me tell you, that's gonna be a bear. It's already a bear. It's going to be more of a bear. Yeah. Why does it need to go through that already? I have all this code to work with. It said 34. It did say 34, right? 34 is the size challenge, and I'm already at 36, so I'm doing something wrong, I think? We'll find out next time. I'm gonna do these two first, the Digit Exploder and the Prime Factory. And then we'll go on to this one again, but yeah. Zoop. And zoop. So, yes, I hope that was at least amusing to watch me fumble about with these numbers and letters and things. Oh my gosh. Tune in next time for more fumbling about with using tomorrow. Yes. Thank you. This has been Chrury Streams. Cheers.